Hello everybody and welcome back to Dyson's Sphere program, where we are going to start working on more planetary logistics. We've got some more of these to build. But obviously before we could do that, we need to gather some resources again, which we should be working on. I have had working on for some time. So fingers crossed we should be able to get into doing some more of these. Now, obviously this isn't ideal for us long term. We need to be able to produce these short term. However, we need the flexibility, which is what I want to work on. Okay, so what are you, Sean? Copper. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to set up some planetary logistics stations. Well, I'm going to build some planetary logistics stations. Then we're going to come back and we're going to basically rearrange this entire area here. Now, as you can see, my science is backed up, so we can do a bit of science. I'm going to stop it here for now, because obviously we're going to work on some more of it. And, well, to be fair, it's pretty full up now. So we'll remove all of that. We'll remove that. We're going to remove all of these end caps here. I believe I've just extended that too much up here, I think. Yeah, we need to pick up all this. You're going to keep throwing it out, aren't you, until I have some room. That's fine, we should be able to. I'm also making some fuel rods as well. I don't think we're going to be able to stack it up actually here. It's okay, what we'll do is we will attempt to build. We can't build any of you. Okay, right. We buggered ourselves up here. We'll try and build whatever we can to clear some space. There we go. Just clearing some space. Not build any of them. That'll do us for now. We made a little bit of room. We could have just deleted everything, but I'd rather not waste it if we don't have to. One's hiding somewhere. There you are. Okay, so where were we? Right, yes. So what I'm going to do is we're going to basically back up all of this here, and we're going to start our planetary logistics. We have a 3 and a 3 here. So we've got 6 things we can provide straight away. So that's what we're going to work on. So I will be right back once I've got 2 more planetary logistics stations. And then we'll move on from there. And welcome back. And we've now got 2 planetary logistics stations. We only really need the 1 for what we want to do today. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to clear all this here. Clear this here as well. We'll just clear that area there. We'll clear to about here. Get that removed. I don't think there's anything in there that we need anymore. Clear that to there. Now this ultimately will stop our research side of stuff, because obviously this is where it relies on, this area here. There we go. So let's go ahead and get our first one. Let's place it directly in line with that there. That should do it. And then we can run in our lines like so. So that first one is our iron. Next one's going to be our steel. And the third one is going to be our magnets. Like so. Export required. Have we got Well, we should have the feed. I'm hoping it's fed into all three there. Okay, so we're going to keep it in order. Supply, supply, and supply. There we go. So that's now going to stock up with its supply. We now need some drones for it, which we've got. I don't want all of my drones in there. So we'll wait till it goes to about 20 and drop them back out. I could split it quite easily, but... Alright, so they're actually going to start supplying our demand that's over here. Because obviously we have a demand that's here, which is for iron and for steel. Now we may change that at a later stage, but we'll see how it goes. You've used logistics drones to transport iron ingots. And one of our little milestones done. I did put some research on just to clear some of the research backlog that we had, so it could keep going for now. Okay, so what does this now mean for us? Well, it means now we've got a little bit easier access to stuff. We're going to do the same again for this area here. I'm going to go ahead and get our second transport that we have. Now this one's not going to be as in line as I like it to be, but it's fine. We're then going to get our belts. Our first one is here. Bring it in. Straight in. Second one in. Straight in. And our third one can come around here, like so. And straight in. Let's ensure there's some power supply. That should power it up nicely. Again, how many drones we got there? 10 drones. We'll shove 10 drones in for now. And again, so the top section is our graphene. Then we've got our stone, I think that is. It is. And then we've got our copper ingots. We can also use this as a bit of a, you know, if we want to drop things in, we've got a fourth slot as well. Or we could obviously improve on this area here and, you know, put a fourth one in if we wanted to. We could put one at the bottom here and one at the top here and run it in on either side if we wanted to. What I do want to do is expand this further out here at a later stage. We spoke about it in passing. But before we do that, we also need to provide a way of gathering ore and material and do the same again. So what we're going to do is we're going to have planetary logistics set up in hotspots for ore, so that we can just run it in and there's no issues. But we've got a lot of copper at the moment we're feeding in, so we've got no issues with copper. Let's just double check and make sure we haven't got a backlog. It looks like we do have a little bit of a backlog on most things. We're not getting enough. We're not getting enough iron ore. These belts are rather empty. You can see we're actually starting to run out of iron ore here. Can we? Let's see if we can do that. I would rather have one go there as well, but I don't think we're going to get it just now. Again, we'll bring this into here, into there. There we go, let's feed some more into it. This is going to be done soon, so we need to look for a secondary iron deposit. And this is where we're going to need some more planetary logistics, because as you can see, there's nothing really local as far as I can tell that we've got. Oh, we've got one here actually, so we have got... We've got this area here we can clear up. Again, it's not ideal that we've got... So what we could actually do is we could potentially run it in to here. But we've obviously got some works for this at a later stage. But for now, all I'm going to do is just... and I can get... There we go. We're going to bring in belts. Just allow this to just build it up. There we go. And then we can run this. I think that's where my iron meets there. And we run it to there and then across. You're going to collide, aren't you? And so what we'll do is we'll bring it down to here. That's annoying. Over to here, like so, and then onto there. Alright. Check my power supplies, because I've been working on these. Excellent, we can now put our fuel rods in. Fuel rods last a long time, but they cost us our titanium, which is why we want the titanium to be ready for us. There we go. Okay. As a matter of fact, we don't want to do this here, do we? Because this is going to mean only one of them is going to work. So let's go ahead and put a connector in there. There we go. That's better. Let's be professional about this. Balance the belts up a little bit better. There we go. That should assist our iron ore process. There we go. It's stacked up fully. Where it will be. There we go. Now it's stacked up fully. That should help our systems. We do seem to have low power issues again. That's because this area here is causing me some issues. So I did break off a little bit here so that we could get the hydrogen to drop down onto these four here, but it's still not quite enough. As you can see, we're still getting a backlog, so we need something for our hydrogen, really, and we have resources for that. We could be building hydrogen fuel rods, which then is used for our mech. But we've run out of titanium, so we need to go and get some more titanium. However, I've got a crap ton of stuff in my backpack, so let's go ahead and just put a box right here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to dump everything that I don't want into here. When I say everything I don't want, I mean everything that I'm not currently using. We've got all of this stuff here. We will. There we go. That'll do. That's more than enough room. Don't do these because obviously our logistics drones will try and fill us back up. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a flight now over to let's just break orbit. Remember where I put my resources. Did we put it on? Where are we? I think it was Beta Canary, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was. Or was it Beta Canary 1? Lava planet, arid desert planet. We should have done it on the lava planet. Well, we got it on the arid desert planet now, so let's go and do a quick fly over there. And now that we've got hydrogen fuel rods, we should be able to maintain a little bit more of a power boost. And it should charge us pretty quick. So our sail speed should get a little bit quicker. But even so, you can see it's still burning through it. And that's because we need to upgrade our mech unit. So if we go over to our upgrades, there's various things we can do here. Oh, research speed. But there are various things like logistics carrier engines. We've got our mech stuff, drive sails, drive engines, increases speed, the energy circuits. But again, we need Mecha Core 3. And for that, we need to get our structure matrices. Are we on target? We're on target, good. Right, let's get a bit more of a boost going. But maximum sail speed. It doesn't take us long to get over here, which is kind of cool. You can see we charge up much, much faster now. I'm barely using any resources, which is nice. And here we come. Right. Can we remember where we put our stuff? Yep, over here. And look at that. Loads of resources ready to go. So we can take as much as we can fill and let that continue on. And then we just need to run our way back. Gas giant. Okay, let's head on over. Breaking orbit quite easily. There we go. Full speed. We'll just let it charge for a minute. Keep giving it a quick boost. The thing about spaceflight is there's nothing to slow you down. In fact, we're actually gaining a little bit of speed still. Okay. There we go. We are going to have to skim the gas giant, I think. We should be okay. Yeah, we're good. We might actually end up flying past. Slight adjustment. There we go. Bring us in. Oh, we just hit that planet pretty fast, even. It's okay. Okay. Oh, we're low on power, so that's what's causing me to keep dropping. Come on, just keep the flight going for a little bit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a basic setup here. Production. Oh, we need an assembly machine, which we have over here. This won't keep us going forever, but it will allow us to at least do something for now. Let's go ahead and all I'm going to do is set up. We'll set it up here. Oh, I need some more storage units. We have some there. Put that there. Then that'll do us for now. There we go. Okay. We need a storage unit for our titanium. Bring the belt over for hydrogen. And then we need a storage unit for our finished product. Power it all up, which we don't have. There we go. We'll just fill that up with that. Should have done that before, really, but there we go. Bit of a power supply. Set this to do our hydrogen fuel rods. How many does it need? Yeah, let's just speed it up a little bit. There we go. That should help overall with our power supply now. There we go, it looks a little bit better now. Still filling up quite quickly, but it's a bit better than it was before. And now we've got ourselves some hydrogen fuel rods that we can just take and supply our thing with. Obviously, we also need the titanium for various other things, so we've got to be careful. How we're looking down here. This also isn't helping. We actually don't need this anymore, but obviously, yeah, we don't need this anymore. So I'm going to remove this. We want that. There we go. Now I want to go and grab all of my crap out of my box. Did I get what I wanted out of there at least? We've got a crap ton of stuff in here. I don't know. No, because I want to... Oh, we don't have any more miners. Can we build any more miners? We can. Excellent. Good. Build some more miners. Okay, so I think that'll do us for this episode. We've got the planetary logistics started, so we've actually now got gears. Obviously, the next thing we want to produce is something. Not sure which yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll probably start looking at things like turbines. Well, we've got loads of stuff that we need to produce, but we want to basically be producing all of these. So we'll go for the basics, so things like that. Circuit board can be produced. That's smeltable. That'll be a smeltable. We could always do the... Yeah, there's a few things we can do here. That'll be one. Magnets is also another that we'll have to do. Did I put magnets in on this one? No, I didn't. I may change this. Oh, I just launched a lot of rock everywhere. But I'm going to put that as a magnet. I think that'll be better for us. I'm just going to clear that. We don't need all that. Right. So I think for now, we're pretty set up. Do I have any more drones? I do. Good. We do need to build some more drones as well. Our drones are obviously going to demand power from our network as well, so we're going to need to start thinking about power supply, which we do have in mind. But yeah, I think for now that's going to be us for this episode. Let me know in the comment section any suggestions, ideas. This needs upgrading, which I'm going to do as we start talking and saying goodbye. But yeah, we got a lot of things that we want to get going very soon. But I'm happy with what we've got so far. I think the only concern I have right now is that we are still not 100% with everything that we want to get done. There we go. Let's upgrade this belt here. Upgrade that there. There we go. That'll help with power supply. You can see we are struggling with power, so we are going to have to start thinking about that. Are we still struggling getting materials here? We are struggling to get materials here. But hopefully we'll be able to improve on that as we start building some more, some more of these. We've got a long way to go. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I shall see you all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.